So this is a natural diamond and this is a lab-grown diamond. And this is Swati, my wife, my backbone. We've been married for a decade and in 7 days we'll be celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary. And I really want to make this day special with a shiny diamond ring. You see, I understand that diamonds don't have any resale value. If anything, they are resold for less. But I can't help but wonder, if I pick a lab-grown diamond, does it mean that my love for Swati is cheaper? That I feel like she's not worth a natural diamond? So I dug deep into the diamond industry to find out what's made this piece of carbon an eternal symbol of love. And I found 3 dirty little secrets. First things first, why is this little stone worth so much money? Why should I pay 10 lakh rupees for this? I mean, it's made of carbon and so is this pencil. But the pencil's for 5 rupees and this is what? 10 lakhs? Why? To understand this, you have to understand this guy, Cecil Rhodes, who converted this rock into the ultimate symbol of love. Wait, eternal love. You see, for centuries, people thought diamonds were insanely rare because India was the only place they were found. But everything changed in 1867 when a boy stumbled upon a 21-carat diamond in South Africa. And this single discovery changed everything. South Africa became a gold mine for diamonds, mines were opening everywhere, businesses were booming, and in this chaos, a young businessman saw the potential treasure that would make him filthy rich. Cecil Rhodes started De Beers in 1888 and began buying up mines left, right and center. But after owning so many mines, Cecil soon realized that diamonds were not rare. Diamond production rose from tens of thousands of carats in the late 1860s to more than 1 million carats in 1872. And well, that was the problem. You see, if there's too much supply and the demand is less, the prices naturally fall. And if the opposite happens, where the supply is too little and everyone wants something, but it's freaking out of stock, then the prices rise. And that's exactly what De Beers did. They set up different shell companies in Africa, Europe, England, and even Israel to control the diamond supply. Different names, same owner. De Beers. They had created a diamond monopoly. What started with 13 mines turned to 125 partners across the world. But due to the World War and the Great Depression, diamond prices tanked by 50%. And to recover from this, they had to do something. I mean, they controlled the world supply. They had to make money. It's a business after all. They had to turn something unvaluable into something invaluable. And thus came the most successful marketing campaign in the history of the world.
A diamond is forever De Beers.
To increase the sales, De Beers hired this advertising agency. And their job was simple. They have to turn this rock into a precious stone by saying that this stone gives you status. This stone gives you love. They gave diamonds to celebrities, showed it in movies, just to create this illusion that diamonds are actually precious. The premise for this large-scale marketing was simple. If you were going to get married and you had to propose, the only choice was a diamond ring. But love's gotta cost something, right? So De Beers said that yes, it does cost something and it's 2 months' salary. Cheers to that, De Beers. And there is proof of this. Like if you look at the data, you'll see the sales of diamonds went from 23 million to 2.1 billion in just about 40 years. And De Beers' marketing budget went from $200,000 all the way to 10 million bucks. And the same perception existed in India too. The emperors and empresses in royalty had diamonds as part of their status. And to show the change of power, the Kohinoor was stolen from India, taken to the British crown, put on the actual crown to show world dominance. And I agree with Shashi Tharoor. We need those reparations, right? The point is simple. The diamond shows power, class, status. And because this was such a part of culture, it had value. But logically, it still doesn't make sense because if you think about it, even the chairman of De Beers said this: it's intrinsically worth nothing. And even if you look at this chart over here, you can see that in America, people who bought a diamond and then tried to resell it, the prices were lower consistently. And the reason why this is significant is that any other precious metal and some precious stones actually go up in value, but diamonds don't. But that still doesn't answer my question and my predicament. Am I supposed to buy this lab-grown diamond or the natural diamond? Because a lab-grown diamond isn't real, right? I mean, think about it, it's grown in a lab. And the mined diamond grew, well, through natural processes for millions of years. That's what gives it actual value. So I thought we should go a little deeper into lab-grown diamonds. A lab-grown diamond process is simple. You start with something called a seed diamond, put it inside a machine. There are a bunch of gases and chemical reactions that happen, and after a month, you have a diamond grown from scratch in this machine that's chemically, optically, and physically just like a real diamond. The only difference is their origin. So it turns out a lab-grown diamond isn't actually fake. It's like saying the ice in your fridge is fake and it's not real, and the only ice in the world can only be found in the Arctic. They're both ice. It's just found in different places. And the lab-grown diamonds are actually more environmentally friendly. Less water, less energy consumption, and of course, it's not dangerous to humans because going inside a mine and extracting stuff isn't really safe. But if a diamond can be made in 30 days, is it even valuable? For example, this diamond over here is worth 1.2 lakh rupees of this quality, and the same quality diamond which is natural is 14 lakhs.
14 lakhs?
So what's the problem?
Problem ये है कि everyone loves diamond. Shiny, beautiful, a girl's best friend. Best friend? कौन बनाया इसको best friend? And you know what's the worst part? Mining a 1 carat diamond emits enough carbon to power a house for 3 days. Sir, 3 days. You think that's it? Nahi sir. Mining destroys forests, pollutes rivers, exploits workers, and leaves the entire landscapes ruined. Even though we pay so much for these rocks, it doesn't reach the miners who risk their lives and help just to extract them. So technically the real cost of diamond is deforestation, labor exploitation, nature's destruction, carbon emission. और ये love symbol क्या है? Sir, this industry is built on nature की बर्बादी.
Okay, fine. So there's so many problems with natural diamonds. So you'll buy a lab-grown diamond, right?
नहीं सर, मैं तो natural लूँगा. क्या बात कर रहे हो आप?
Diamonds are so 2000.
पैसा होता फिर तो मैं नेचुरल
तो नेचुरल डायमंड इज बेस्ट.
नेचुरल
तो ओरिजिनल बेस्ट है.
I'm not buying any diamonds.
और सेम ही तो है दोनों.
ऑब्वियसली नेचुरल.
आई वुड प्रेफर नेचुरल डायमंड.
Natural.
सोसाइटी में तो नेचुरली बताना पड़ेगा ना.
भाई रियल में फील है. मतलब महंगा जितना हो जाए पैसे हो मैं तो रियल ही लूंगा.
Okay, so seems like a lot of people don't actually prefer a lab-grown diamond. They want the real thing, or should I say the real thing, a natural diamond. But one thing's clear. People buy a natural diamond because of its emotional resonance. So if that's true, then should I buy a natural diamond or a lab-grown diamond? Okay, so now I have to choose, right? This should be simple. Natural diamond. Classic. Everyone's been doing it for generations. It's trusted, it's pure. But then you have deforestation, mining, water pollution, and it's 10x more expensive. So then maybe the lab-grown diamond, because same sparkle, makes sense, no pollution, everything's good here, right? Like it's a lab-grown diamond, but what if she thinks I love her less? Okay, focus. She's right here. There's no point contemplating the pros and cons. We've already made our choice. And I chose